You
I
got all
know.
these shirts printed up.
Woo! I'm talking about hundreds at that. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's cool. You know what I mean? I knew every last one of them was gonna be gone.
But you vibe a little different, grind a little different, and you ride a little different. I don't know what it is, but you sound a little different, and your mind a little different to survive a little different. I don't know what it is, but your vibe a little different. You grind a little different, and you ride a little different. I don't know what it is, but you sound a little different. I just got out my way, and when I got blessed up, yeah, boy. Started out pursuing
Welcome into
God, then my
365 Convo. It's Isaiah. Y'all might know me as Coach I from the Fanatic or Two Sides with Coach I and Shorty. But this is our new series called 365 Convo, where we talk, have interesting conversations with interesting people, man. And to keep this thing off, man, we got a special guest in here today. This guy is a music artist with 4 albums and many other features on other people's stuff. He's a Stellar Award winner. He's owner and CEO of Rock Bottom Apparel. He's an actor, he's a motivational speaker, all of that in one. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him on in, just have a casual conversation about his life, his upbringing, his career, and where he's going, man. Let's welcome in to 365 Combo, my guy, Reggie Rocc. What's going on, Reggie?
Yo, what's up with your brother?
Hey man, hey listen man, I had to get you on here, man. Might as well make you the first guest on 365 Convo. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go. Let's
So
go. You can see me clear. You can see me clear. That glare ain't messing you up, is
yeah, I think they got you, dog. I think they got you. You know what I'm
we
saying? A little
good?
bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So we both rocking the Rock Bottom apparel, as you can see. We're
Oh
gonna
man,
get
that's one of my vintage. I got some special, like, it's certain items I wear probably like all the time.
right,
Like the
right.
people have more rock bottom than me to be surprised. You'll be surprised, man. I'm for real.
Well, kind of 365 Combo Rock Bottom kind of got a partnership there. You know what I'm saying? We go back a little ways, and
Facts.
y'all make sure y'all get out there, man. We'll start with this. The motto for Rock Bottom is motivation starts here, nowhere to go but up. Where did that come from?
Actually, hitting rock bottom. Um, and the story never gets old to where you like, man, I'm just tired of saying the same thing. But it's true to life. You know what I'm saying? To where I hit rock bottom. Um, man, years back. I want to say like 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so where I lost everything. My job. Um, started getting locked up. Went to jail about 2 times, getting DUIs and lost my contract. But the thing that hit me the most is that I stopped taking care of my responsibilities, which was my daughter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I started living and started being super selfish because I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to be. I had no idea, and so I just would binge drink and sink into a place. And once I lost everything, man, I kind of found myself alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I know, with conversations, with the binge drinking and where you were, weren't always a inspirational speaker or gospel artist. You
Right.
started in the secular industry, in the music industry, correct?
Facts. 2000, 2001, 2001 is when I started.
Right. And I mean, of recent news, we won't go in depth, but we know the music industry can be a black hole that can swallow you up, right?
Listen, man, I always say, well, I say now, I find that a lot of aspiring artists and we find ourselves running to something most of the artists are trying to get out of.
Mm. Okay, I think Lecrae kind of hit on a little something of that because he said the first time he got invited to a party, the reason why he went was
I know, I know how I
that
heard it.
feeling of acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Want to be
Right,
a part
right.
of, and I know you
Right.
went to Vegas, in that earlier stage and
Hmm.
things of that nature. But like you say, you run into something that other people are actually trying to get away from. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So, so what made you switch over? What made you say, you know what, this is not the path that's been set for me. I need to rethink things.
Um, it just really came with me not being sure if I wanted to do music at all.
Hmm. Okay.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue, and I had done so much as far as felt like I've compromised so much to the point you sink in a place where you're like, man, do I really love this? And it hit me when my heart and my desires started to change.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, I gave my life to God 2014 March 9th. And at that time, only thing I wanted to do was to get closer to God,
Hmm.
um, get into a place that I never had been, and that was like okay with me. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And at some type of peace, some type of contentment, some type of real joy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking that it's in trying to be successful and be popular or striving to be famous and go get that, go get this. And I never really found any happiness in even none of the success that I did have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, one of my favorite songs, Different, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Where you talk about getting out your own way and going to get blessed up, you know what
right,
I'm
right, right,
saying?
right,
So,
right.
because
Yeah,
though we trying to drive it all the time ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we
yeah.
control this thing, like you
Right,
would say, you know what I mean? So, and you've had much success, since
right,
that point.
right.
Now you did tell me a story where it wasn't always like that. Now you trying to sell some clothes and
Yeah, man. And
you
and
was hype.
hey, hey, I said I knew that thing was gonna work. You know what I mean?
You
I
got
knew
all
it.
these shirts printed up.
Woo! I'm talking about hundreds at that. You know what I mean? I'm like that. That's cool. You know what I mean? I knew every last one of them was gonna be gone. I'm thinking I'm a dope MC. Man, ain't nobody got no design like this, and I was so sure of that logo. You know what I
Right.
mean? I
Yeah.
was so sure. You ever have those? You could probably count on your hand how sure of certain things you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of them out of my life. I was like, oh, man, let's go.
How many shirts you sold already?
And so one,
Hey
boy,
man,
look,
times
boy,
like that.
look here, boy.
Times like that though, you gotta have a corner. You gotta have got some strong people in your corner, dog.
Boy,
Cause
that was
they,
just,
hey,
boy, that was so disturbing. And
that's
and I,
right.
whew,
You can, hey man, you can easily as a person, man, to get that. That's like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? You get up to the
mhm,
top of the hill, and then all of a sudden, just
wow,
decide to go somewhere else, but you didn't. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You stuck
right,
with it, and here we are, years
right.
later, and you selling rock bottom to other countries,
Oh
all over the
yeah, man.
U.S. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
how that feel?
And it's surreal. It's always, I promise that it's always humbling because believe it or not, it's always in the back of my mind when I did just sell that one. You know what I mean? When I sold that one, in my mind, I was so sure, man.
Right.
And so I had to I slept. I think I went straight to bed when I got home too, man. I was so
Mm,
I was so disturbed.
mm.
But I woke up not discouraged though,
Okay.
because like I said, I was sure. But what I've learned is that anything that comes fast, man, you're never able there to enjoy those moments of and celebrate the wins because if it's just given to you, you can't
Yeah.
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And there's no value in it. There's no work put behind it. You just expecting it to just happen just because you wanted to work.
Right.
And I'm glad that didn't happen for me that fast, because that's how the music industry was too. Because people always in a, especially in the secular world, I would go to the people who I was signed to at the time. They took us to different A&Rs. We went through different A&R reps, and we went through I think we went to Rockefeller, some reps at Rockefeller, some reps at Arista, um, and a whole lot of more reps. But anyway, they'll look at you and tell you what you look like and how they can market you at that time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's when people were trying to get record deals. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's definitely different now. Definitely different now.
Yeah.
But they would tell me, he got the look. He got the look. You know what I mean? He got the sound. You know what I'm saying? We just need to put the right people around him. You know what I'm saying? And so I was looking just because I knew I could rap, and that they say I was, you know, good looking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was gonna happen. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? It don't work like that.
Right. 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 So,
And
but you've had a lot of success though, you know what I'm saying? In
that,
in spite of those early, experience, you know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
mhm,
Once you started, you continue to rap though, you know what I'm saying, just in a different manner, it's putting out a different message, a message that
right.
you like to say, letting people know, that you gave your life to God
And so
and the path you follow.
not to cut you off, bro, but
Oh, you good?
to piggyback on what you said, like I don't think I answered it fully, but it was like when I did give my life to God, like my desires completely changed. Like I found myself not wanting to talk about the vain things and because when we do music, what are we talking about a lot of times? Us, right? I
Your
want this.
experiences.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want my I want grind. Yeah, yeah, this for
Eh,
me. Yeah, this is my life.
Yeah.
It's filled with it's self-centered. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It is
Mm-hmm.
so self-centered. It is vain. You know what I'm saying? And I found myself going back to listen to my music, talking about how I want this, how I want that, and then I'd be like, God got me at the same time. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about pouring champagne and stuff on women, but I'm like, still talking about God at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Double minded to the core.
Woo! Yeah, there you go. You've been listening. What's the Lord? Yeah, you've been listening. But found myself desires changing, and then I got with a men's group. It was called the Locker Room, man, and I think about 2 years had passed, and I just didn't have that thing in me to want to go do music. But the guy, he told me in the locker room, was like, "Don't let anything take your voice." He said,
Mm.
"You have a voice, use it." And ever since then, I didn't stop.
Right.
I didn't
Right.
stop. I did those mixtapes at first. I did Change Agent. I did The Process. So I count those as albums too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. 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 Right.
The Process, Change Agent, and then I that's when I did, I think, Soliloquy,
In Project Love Letter.
Project Love Letter One,
Dope.
Dope, Black Famous. Facts.
Black famous. Right. Right.
Right.
And
Right.
that's when around the Project Love Letter project,
Mhm.
Love Letter One is when the Stellar Award nominations,
Yep.
came about, and then winning a Stellar Award of the albums, Soliloquy, Project Love Letter One, Dope, and Black Famous. Which one is
Mhm.
your favorite?
Ooh, it's gonna probably
Okay, so first I want you to give me the favorite album. Then I want you to give me your favorite song.
Okay.
Then I give you mine.
I'm gonna have to say, if it's the album, then it's gonna have to be Project Love Letter.
Okay, I can see that.
I think it's gonna have to be Project Love Letter for me. Um, my favorite song is probably gonna be. God, I want to choose the B side, but but I'm gonna tell you, I think Destination might be my favorite song.
I think Destination might be my son's favorite song too. Like,
Cause I remember coming down the road listening to that track when it was sent to me, and it did something to me. You know what I mean?
right.
And I can always outperform it now, and still get those same feelings, that same energy from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I have to say my favorite album is Black Famous, but
Okay.
my favorite song is different.
Okay.
So
That's my uncle's favorite song. He's oh my God. I
different.
mean, R.O., C.C., B.O., T.T., O. They be like, you know them, he go crazy, man.
Right, right. It's the beat, it's the lyrics, it's the feel, it's the hook. You know, I told you it's the
Yeah.
hook, dog. Like I don't know what it is, but you grind a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Vibe a little
different.
different.
Vibe a little different to
Okay, yo.
survive a little different. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's what it is for me, man. But just congratulations on all your success in the music industry. You know, from where you started, rock
Hmm.
bottom. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, to where you are, and much more. Now you have decided to stop making albums, but you still perform though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
so um I'm on a whole lot of features right now.
yeah,
I'm on a whole lot of features right now. One being with Al Harris, my brother. One with Siege, something with Moody Black right now. I got something with uh God, what's her name? The poet. She's a poet. I'm on the record with her. I got a joint out from a guy out of New York called his name is EP. Um and I'm actually I'm actually working on some stuff. You know what I
I know
mean?
you told
So
me you might. I know you told me you
yeah, I
might
got some I
around.
got some things
Yeah,
in the arsenal right now, man.
this was about 5 years ago. You said you might. You know,
I got some things in the arsenal right now. Facts.
I'm not even gonna ask you because last time your wife said I heard too much early.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You hear the whole. You be hearing the whole album before anything. It ain't even a surprise no more, bro.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
what's up though, man. But your music is I know you lead to inspire people. So talk about trying to inspire the youth and the masses and being inspired at the same time.
Um. Just being. I'm inspired as soon as I wake up, man. You know. Um. I'm inspired as soon as my eyes open. That might sound like a little lame,
Yeah,
but I know it's to be true for me because I know at any moment,
it could be
I,
over.
yeah, that's the reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a reality, and one day I'm not gonna be here. That's a fact. So every day that I get up, I'm inspired. Boom, immediately like that. That's why I do so many releases, and and lately I had been in a space of throwing out positive affirmations. From rock bottom stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like faith. Your faith is essential, or um, some of the other things that I've been releasing. have been positive affirmation, not just about from my point of view, but to women, the kids, letting them know that I am great, I am cool, I am smart, I
Right.
always do my best, things like that. And so it just comes from just understanding that the reality in the world that we live in is always um, a chance that, something can happen. You know what I mean? And there's always somebody who's put in a situation of where they have to have faith, or they hit rock bottom moments every single day. Just like they say, when somebody is born, that means somebody dies, right?
Right.
And the word of God also tells us to, pray for our brothers who, who might be going through the same things. They're going through the same exact things. You know what I mean? So keep them
Mhm.
lifted, keep them inspired, um, and just know that, and that's where my inspiration comes from, man. Is just getting up in the morning, and it comes from God. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say I pull a lot of things from myself, but just me can't just get me going.
Got right.
I don't need God, then. You know what I mean?
That would be the message you would put out if you said that. That's right.
Right. I got
So
it. You know, I
you all autopilot.
I got it. Right. 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 I'm telling you, this is in the lyrics, man.
You are autopilot, dog. That's right, man. I mean, from music, which you guys can get out on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever title, wherever you get your stuff, you can get Rock Bottom music, all the albums we talked about. Rock Bottom clothing, shop rockbottom.com. What's the future for Reggie Rocc and Rock Bottom?
Right now we definitely trying to get in a good situation with a storefront, you know what I mean? Um I know we was in the mall before, so that was a learning experience. And so definitely a storefront. Just continuing to push the envelope, man. It has grown every year since 2016. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just continuing to, be on the cutting edge of fashion and design and good quality clothing. So continuing to push that. I want to see some placements. I'm gonna start doing some reaching out to a lot of more brand ambassadors, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're doing pretty good, but it always can be greater. You know what I mean?
Right.
Start reaching out to a lot of more sports teams and stuff like that, um, and a whole lot of other um, foundations to where we could, supply them with a monthly supply of rock bottom shirts for those who, are less fortunate. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Who can't afford certain clothing, because that's what the brand means. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not always about money, but I want to set something up like a rock bottom foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And so most definitely gonna be doing that. And just continuing to, continue to grind and continue to stay persistent, man.
Hey, that's what you can do. And hey, man, that all of that sounds great, man. I wish you much success in your future endeavors. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And
Yes, sir.
getting all of that started. And we appreciate you stopping by 365 Convo, man, to chop it up, have a good conversation. Again, man, y'all check him out, man. Again, shoprockbottom.com. You can get
Yeah.
what's on the website. You also can get custom orders as well, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Make sure
Yes.
you reach out, and then of course get his music on in all any music platform that you are accustomed to. My preference is Apple Music, so that's where I get it at. Make sure you
And,
do that, and then
and we
keep up
will
with.
be we will be updating the website and everything too. So
There you have it, shoprockbottom.com, man. Appreciate you for coming on, Reggie, man. And we'll get up with you, man. Hey, like I say, man, 365 Convo having interesting
The
conversations
admiration
with interesting
disappearing,
people. Till
autopilot
the next
turned
time,
off.
we're out.
I'm thinking I'm controlling how I'm flying. Self-made, I forgot who to supply. So I'm breathing, and a reason that I'm even on this earth.